Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the My League video where I put Westbrook onto teams that are somewhat interested in him and see how they do with Westbrook on the team. Now, there's teams that are obviously interested. Now, with it being so late in the year, it's kind of hard for OKC and other teams to kind of figure out what they want to do because of the free agency, all that. It would have been a lot better if all this happened way earlier. Shout out to Kawhi. The first team on the list, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We have the first team on the list, the Detroit Pistons. Now, they did pick up D Rose, so that is a solid player to have on this team. I didn't go with like the trade scenarios. I kind of replaced them with players I feel like they would get rid of. And it's hard to be like, yeah, they're going to trade this person, this person, this person. So for the most part, I just put Westbrook on the teams and took out the player that I feel like would get traded if Westbrook got traded to that team. With that being said, though, we have Russell Westbrook, Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond, and Derrick Rose. Now, obviously, it makes sense for the Pistons because, well, you have Derrick Rose, right? You don't want to play him hardcore. You want to limit his minutes so that way he is healthy down the road because we all know he can ball. All right, Derrick Rose can ball, but he needs to stay healthy. With that being said, though, we have the complete updated rosters, so every player that got signed is on the team they got signed with, like the old team or anything. We are just going to see how each team does just because I am interested to see which team out of the three teams who is going to be the best with the addition to Westbrook being on their team. That being said, though, we are just going to go all the way to the All-Star break. Oh my goodness gracious. What in the world? They just got straight up dominated in the first game. Now, oh snap, that's with Kevin Durant. All right, Kevin Durant isn't injured. The Nets are going to be stomping everything. I forgot about that. Durant is not going to be playing in the next year. So the Nets are probably going to be really nasty, but we're kind of just seeing how the Pistons do. Overall, I feel like this team actually wouldn't be too bad for Westbrook. Of course, it wouldn't be like the greatest. Now, for me, I personally feel like my choice, okay? If it was up to me, I wouldn't mind him going to the Rockets, but that is a lot harder than going to some of these other teams. I feel like, honestly, I would like to see my man in a Miami Heat jersey. Him and Jimmy Butler on the same team, two people that work their butt off, would be nice to see. That being said, though, this team ain't doing so hot. Yeah. The issue with this team right now is, number one, Blake Griffin's always hurt. And number two, Derrick Rose is always hurt. So it all comes down to load management. And if they could keep him healthy, that would be the trick to this team being a good team. I mean, it is the East, and the East is a lot easier than the West. I mean, Kawhi just left the East, so it's even more wide open. It will be interesting. Now they're 27-16. Oh, actually, this wouldn't be too bad. Now, I just thought about it. Obviously, the Bucks are going to run through it. What other teams? We got the Bucks. We got the Sixers. The Sixers are all in this year, so I believe if they don't do it this year, they're in trouble, especially with the contracts and all that. Sixers, Boston, and the Bucks. Those are your three for sure picks that you know are going to be good. Outside of that, it's so open that I feel like actually this choice wouldn't be that bad. Do I think this team's going to win anything? No, but I feel like this team for the East wouldn't be a bad team at all. I guess they would need to add more players to the team if they want this team to be good. 39 if they keep losing. Okay, 40 wins, 41 against Oklahoma. And of course, who's on the Oklahoma? What in the world? They're in rebuild mode. They actually have no one on that team. And crazy enough, Grant's even off that team now. So, Westbrook, what's good? He said, I'm winning MVP. Now, that wouldn't surprise me, actually. I feel like he's the type to just get so mad and just go absolutely crazy. Now, they won 49 games. First team, not bad. So he actually got first. Now, the Pacers did it'll be interesting to see what the Pacers do. We have the power rankings. Oh my, we're 12th. Oh my goodness. So this is what it ends up being for the Pistons. Westbrook obviously balling out, won MVP. And then we go down the line. Blake Griffin, 21 points. Andre, 16. D Rose, I could definitely see maybe even a little bit higher for D Rose. Solid points coming out of 5 players. So that is, now we have the playoffs. I'm going to quickly simp through this because it really doesn't matter that much. It will be interesting. I'm pretty sure Brooklyn's going to win it. Hopefully, I'm going to fix it All right, Brooklyn's no longer gonna have Durant. He's gonna be injured. We're taking him out. All right, that's cheating. They win their first game. Sixers? No way. Hold on. They're really about to win this thing. Hold on. Yo, I did say like the East is what? Oh, goodness gracious. They're not gonna win it. Yo, they may just lose to Brooklyn. But if you get rid of Brooklyn, because Durant's not gonna play, that's a possible championship right there. I really don't see this one happening, but it is somewhat of a rumor. The Rockets with CP3. Would it surprise me if this ever happened? Not really. I do think if Westbrook and Harden played together, it wouldn't be as bad as people think. People said it about CP3. Ball dominant players, but yet they still have one of the best offensive runs. Now, it's not like it's impossible for this to happen. Now, obviously, if this happens, Chris Paul is out the lineup. So we have James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Capella, Kenneth, and Eric Gordon. This team actually isn't too bad if you think about it in the sense that if Westbrook's going to the lane, you can't double him. You're going to leave someone else open. If they could actually get the chemistry down, this wouldn't be that bad of a team. I feel like Westbrook is probably going to go to a team in the East just because of that case. This year is a big year for the East teams, so it wouldn't surprise me if he did go to the East. Would like him on Miami, which is the next team we are going to do. The Rockets did start like 1-4. They are picking it up. And I feel like this team's actually not bad. Now, is this team able to beat some of the big dogs? I don't think so, but I could see this team. There wouldn't be a straight up trade with Westbrook and CP3. OKC's blowing up the roster. They wouldn't want Chris Paul because his contract is fat and he's getting old. So they wouldn't want that contract. So this, in order for this to happen, would definitely have to be a 3-team trade. This is kind of hard compared to all the other teams that could possibly do something. So it will be interesting if this were to happen. I mean, it is the West. West is hard. I mean, look at the Nuggets. The Nuggets are literally getting better and better. They got Jeremy Grant. It'll be hard. I don't know if this team is it. The chemistry would take a little bit to get. Actually, I don't even think the chemistry would take that long. Westbrook and Harden play together, so I feel like they would mesh pretty quick and it wouldn't be that hard for them. But overall, let's just see what this record looks like. All right, to the All-Star break, this team's a little bit on the struggle side. 34-23 at All-Star break. They went 48-34. I don't know how I feel about that one. Jokic won. Congrats, brother. That team's going to be so nasty. I feel like they're slept on so much right now. And where's the Lakers? What happened to all right, so the team, James Harden, 27. Not bad. Of course, oh my gosh, those assists are not bad at all for two players. I mean, interesting to see the stats. Overall, it seems like their firepower. So the Rockets did get the 6th seed. Of course, like I said, the West is hard. Overall, how we're okay. All right, just take it with the grain of salt. OKC's not making it to the playoffs. They're tanking this year. Houston is doing it though. Hold on. They're the 6th. Now overall, if those two went off, it would be very, very hard to stop them. If they play, they got stopped by the Clippers. This last team, I feel like this is it. All right, I definitely want to see this one happen. The Miami Heat. Oh man, they may start yelling at each other, but once they get past the yelling stage, that's where things start to build. Some of the players will be different though, of course. If they traded for Westbrook, they would have to give up some players, which would actually hurt them a little bit. If you can find a trade that won't hurt you too much, that will make you better, why not take it? I feel like the East is so open, you gotta go for it. You know, maybe it's like a fadeaway half quarter, but you gotta go for it. We got the last and final team that we will be seeing. The Knicks, I don't know if they're gonna be winning by that much, but okay. Oh my Portland, I'm sorry. What in the world? All right, see the chemistry's building. Okay, it's going back down. Okay, it's going negative. All right, it's dropping downhill. Y'all doing them so dirty. I don't think it would take them. It would take a bit for the team chemistry because it is two different players added to a different team. But oh my gosh, they're doing them real dirty, man. I don't think their record would be this bad. Y'all can't be doing them. Oh my goodness gracious. We just gonna pretend like this didn't happen. Okay, just keep that chemistry going up. I don't think it would be this bad. See the chemistry starting to build. Oh boy, they did beat the Bucks, which is the Bucks are a good team. They did beat the other Florida team. Yo, 133. Oh no, now the chemistry's building. Look at the record, 17-18. It's starting to build. Told you, Takes time. I feel like they actually get the chemistry. They would be a decently high in the East. I mean, obviously not like the greatest team, but they could get a little scrappy and win some games in the playoffs. I mean, nothing surprises me, especially when it's in the East. I feel like this overall, I feel comfortable as a Westbrook fan. I'll feel comfortable with him going to the Miami Heat and playing with Jimmy Butler. That's all I got to say to that. You know, those two willing to put in the work, really go hard as much as they can. They play with a lot of heart, both of them. I mean, shoot, look what my man Jimmy Butler is savage. No, this is some bull stuff, man. I know they wouldn't be this bad. Y'all lying right now. I guess we'll just look at the stats. Westbrook, 23. Jimmy Butler, 18. Deion Waiters, 14. Kelly Olynyk, 11. And like I said, the firepower would be a little bit on the lower side. Unless my man Jimmy Butler wanted to have the craziest year of his life. But I don't think it would be that bad. I don't think they would miss the playoffs, but it definitely, I don't think they'd be the greatest team. Let me know what you guys think about Westbrook. Let me know what team you think he's going to. If you are watching this and he's already on a team, I'm sorry. Hopefully one of these teams is the team that he went to. That's why I did this, because that's the teams I saw, and I was hoping he would go to one of these. All right, thank you so much for watching, though. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.